2017 Strongman's Champions League from Germany, here at the Fibo in Cologne, which is the world's biggest fitness expo. Today, 14 of the world's strongest men will battle it out over 6 grueling events. Today, we have something new for you. For the first time ever on SCL, we will have athlete elimination, which means after 3 events, we will lose 2 athletes. And then after the next 3 events, we will lose 2 athletes each time. Only one can be crowned the winner here in Germany. So let's get this event started.
Danish Sigeris, the Titan from Latvia, won his first Strongman Champions League world title last year at the Dubai finals. He said then that aside from his son being born, it was the best feeling ever. The question is, can he create a similar feeling again this season, starting in Cologne?
Danis, we have just seen the footage of you winning last year in Dubai. What do you remember from that moment?
Dubai, this was my best moment at the moment in my life. This was very emotional because this is a very big title for me and I'm very happy about this.
Well, Danis, you are the current world champion. Good luck today in Germany and good luck for the rest of the season. Thank you so much.
Well, there's an expectant crowd watching here at Fibo, and here come the competitors for today's event. Jimmy Paquet from Canada and Mark Felix coming in from the UK. Seeing a shot as well of the current world champion Danish Sigeris wearing the yellow jersey there, and Rafael Gorzilik from Germany. Bringing up the rear is the UK's Graham Hicks.
It is here, the 2017 Strongman's Champions League Germany, the first of 16 grueling stages around the world. Behind me, 14 of the world's strongest men will today battle it out across 6 grueling events. The first round today is the log lift, and come over here because something special could happen today. We might see a world record being broken by this man, Graham Hicks. The world record is currently 206 kilograms, isn't that right? What are you going for today?
Well, hopefully things go okay. I'll try 207 and we'll see if it goes up.
Can the crowd expect a record to be broken?
If they cheer loud enough, then maybe.
We will see. The log lift is coming up next. Each athlete will get 3 attempts to lift this log over their head at weights of their choice. Let's see how it unfolds.
So the first event then, the log lifts. And before we get on to some of the big boys, Mark Felix lifting 150 kilos representing the UK. Alex Munn from the Netherlands did 10 kilos more. And Jimmy Paquet from Canada lifted 165 kilos. So then first up, it's Scotland's Tom Stoltman, nicknamed the Albatross. Will he be able to lift this one here? He's attempted 175 kilos. Nearly got it up there. Just about gets the stance. So 175 kilos for the Scot. He's with Rachel.
How's it going so far? Pretty good?
I'm loving it. Look at the names here, and I'm just thriving on the moment, having fun, you know, and I'm going to show the world what I can do, so let's go.
So 175 kilos for Tom Stoltman, which puts him out in front. It's the pole next up, Marcin Sendvicki. Will he also be able to get 175? It looks like he might, taking his time. Looking a lot more convincing than the Scot before him as well. Even time for a smile. And he is absolutely loving it. The crowd showing their appreciation as well, and some over-exuberant celebrations. 175 kilograms for Marcin Sendvicki. Okay then, Maciej Belsak from Slovenia next up. And he's not messing around, straight in with 185 kilos. Can he lift it? A hospitality and tourism manager day today. But here, he's pushed that one up with no problem at all. Fantastic effort there.
Matthias, 185, you're making it look really easy.
Yeah, it is good. I'm happy. I'm in good shape. so looking for more in third event. So yeah, I'm happy for this event, and let's go.
Well, Matthias Belsack there putting a real marker down, the best weight we've seen so far, 185 kilos. So, Denis Zagaris, the champion of 2016, back in 2017, looking to keep that yellow jersey. Looking to lift 185 kilograms here. Can he do it? You bet he can. Simple stuff. Confirmation there that he has put 185 on the board. So much expected here of Graham Hicks, the holder of the British log lift record. Today attempting 192.5. This should be easy for him, and it is. No problems at all there. The best weight we've seen so far.
192.5 and a smirk to the crowd, making it look a bit too easy.
Yeah, it feels good so far. It still feels very good. You know, a few kilos here and there, it can all make a big difference at the top end. So I don't think I'm quite at my top end yet. So maybe a world record might go today.
Well, big hopes from him. He started well though, 192.5 kilograms in the log lift. Okay then, so Matthias Belsack is back again, looking to improve from last time, as he goes for 195 kilos. And he's done it very well indeed. Huge applause from the crowd watching on. 195 kilograms from Matthias Belsack, the best we've seen so far.
Graham Hicks is going for a new world record.
Here we go then, can he do it? A world record attempt from Graham Hicks. This would lift the roof off if he could do it. He's trying to get the crowd behind him as well. The current record is 206, set by Krzysztof Radzikovski, also here at Fibo. This time going for 207, and he's done it! It's a new world record for Graham Hicks! What a moment for him! Absolutely outstanding. As you can see, a world record, 207.
Graham Hicks, new world record in the log lift, 207. Okay, you did it in the first event. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm happy. It was very, very tough. It nearly didn't go up, but, you know, I give it a fight, and that's what I came here to do today, was to get the record. So I'm happy I could do it, and, you know, I'm good friends with Krzysztof, so I'm sure he'll come back next year and try and break it again. So.
And you're mentioning Krzysztof because this is the guy whose record you have just stolen. You had 206. He's just done 207. Can you go even further with 208 when you're better?
Maybe next year I try beat this record. This is very good result. Graham is very strong in log. I am very impressive for this. This is the biggest log in the world. Like I told you before, this is only this guy who can beat my record today. And he doing this.
Very, very humble words there from Krzysztof. And Graham, did the crowd help?
Yeah, obviously it gets the heartbeat going and gets the adrenaline going a bit more.
Well, Graham Hicks, a world record holder, good job.
So here are the standings then after the first event. That world record for Graham Hicks gives him 14 points as he writes his name into the record books. Belsack and Zagaris not too far behind as they take 13 and 12 points respectively. More to come here very shortly.
The second event today is the yoke loading race. This is the yoke. It weighs 400 kilograms. The athletes have to push this all the way up here along this 20-meter course, 2 by 2. Two athletes will go at the same time. It's a race against the clock for these athletes. When they get here, they go over this line, drop the yoke there, pick up this sack, 110 kilograms, race back down the other end and drop it there. The clock stops, the fastest time will go to top of the leaderboard, and so on, so forth, down to the end. Let the second event begin.
Thank you, Rachel. But before we start the second event, the medley, let's see what Eddie Hall, Britain's newly crowned strongest man, has to say. He's also here at Fibo.
You competed here 3 years ago, also in the Fibo in Strongman Champions League. Yeah, I mean, I remember vividly coming back here, 3-4 years ago, competing in the Fibo Champions League, and had a fantastic time. What a fantastic crowd. Obviously, I've got a little bit heavier since then. Probably put a good 30-40 kilo on since then, and obviously moved up the ranks heavily, and obviously making a big stamp at World's Strongest Man. So feeling pretty good about where I am at the minute.
So what's the key of your success?
The key to my success, just consistency. People come in the week, day in, day out, and have a week off, a day off. You can't do that. It's day in, day out, 24/7, 365 days of the year. You've got to be committed, and then it pays off. I'm evidence of that. I want to be the world's strongest man. Nothing will stop me, And I've said it many times before, I will die trying to be the world's strongest man. Or a doctor tells me to stop. Either way, I'm getting that gold trophy.
Mark Felix is competing here as well. You competed many times against him. This guy is also unbelievable.
One of my idols was Mark Felix 10 years ago. To still be in the sport and at the top level, and Mark Felix is still nicking on the guy's heels is amazing. Absolutely, nothing but admiration for the guy. Wish him luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Eddie, and here is your idol, Mark Felix, up against Alex Monen, Holland's strongest man, who's also a teacher. Will he be giving out any lessons here? Here we go then. A race to the finish between these two. Felix has started well. Monen struggling a bit here on the left-hand side of your picture. Felix racing forward. Look at the determination there in his eyes. And he's now got the 110 kilo sack to dump on the table at the other end. Well ahead of Monen here. He's going to do this in sub 25 seconds. He's done it, and Monen not far behind, just over 25 seconds.
Do you think that's enough to kind of push you back up the rankings and to not allow yourself to get eliminated after stage 3?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you cannot underestimate those guys. There's some good guys coming. So, I don't want to take anyone for granted. But let's hope this gives us some good points.
So confirmation then, 23.24 for Mark Felix, while Alex Monen clocked in with 25.68.
Next race could be interesting. We have 2 newcomers to the SCL. We have Poland versus Scotland. Watch out for this one.
So the youngster there, Tom Stoltman, on the right-hand side of your picture, and the Pole, Senvicki, on the left. 23 seconds, the time to beat at the moment. Senvicki just struggling a bit on the left-hand side of your shot at the moment. Stoltman coming through now, pretty much neck and neck. Who can lift the bag the quickest? And Stoltman powering ahead here, terrific pace from the Scot, who's flying towards the finish. Just over 26 seconds. And Senvicki a bit behind him.
Okay, so you are so stepping up to the plate on your first SCL Championship. Super well in the log lift, and now 3rd place in the yoke. Okay, what are you doing? What are you eating in Scotland?
I'm just having fun, I'm not putting pressure on myself. My mind's in a good place, my body's in a good place, and like I said, I'm here to show the world what I can do, so I'm doing it for Scotland, doing it for my family, so I'm ready.
You're in a good place, and now a good position as well. Come on, Tom.
Well, a very proud man. He registers 26.29 there. Well, Marcin Senvicki, not a good round for him, 42.53.
To put things into perspective, okay, this here weighs 400 kilograms. I weigh around 40 kilograms. So this is about 10 times heavier than I am. And these guys, they move this 15 seconds up this walkway here, which is 20 meters. That is fast.
Yes, these guys are a little bit bigger than Rachel, I think it's fair to say. It's Dennis Korus here up against Danis Zageris in the yellow. Easily recognisable. Who will come out on top of this duel? Zageris a little bit behind at the moment. Korus doing well. Probably a little bit slower than the guys who've gone so far before them. Zageris just stutters there as he drops the bar. And now it's a race to the finish. Zageris has pulled some time back, but he won't finish first. It's going to be Dennis Korus who gets it on top in just under 30 seconds. Yeah, 29.44 for Korus. A little bit off the pace. Zageris even further. 30.71 for the Latvian.
Stop being a strongman now. You've just broken a world record. I mean, how are you actually feeling? Come on, the smile. Here it is. He's smiling.
Yeah, of course I'm smiling. Of course I'm smiling. You know, everyone that's into strongman knows I'm a good log lifter. So it's nice to say I'm the best log lifter on this log at the moment in the world. So, you know, and I'd like to try and extend that to all the other logs as well.
So Matthias Belsac is the opponent for Graham Hicks, a man who will be as high as a kite after that result, but he needs to regain his focus here now as he takes on the medley against the Slovenian, who started a lot better there than Hicks, who stuttered when the whistle went from the referee. And this could be a record time here, 23.24 the time to beat, and Belsac is surely going to do it. Well ahead here of Hicks, and Belsac should get just over 20 seconds, and he has. Surely the best we've seen so far. He wants to know his time, and he'll be delighted with that 20.25. Graham Hicks, though, not an event to savour, 28.55.
Matthias, you had lightning speed reactions to get up the start. You raced it up there, raced it back, came out a winner of this event. Wow.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you need to be fast if you want to win. I give it everything. It was a good run, good points, everything goes well. Yeah, I'm happy.
So here are the results then after the yoke race. Matthias Belsac out in front, nearly 3 seconds faster than Mark Felix. Reigning champion Denis Zageris down in 9th. Overall then, after 2 events, Belsac on top. He's looking pretty consistent at the moment. 3 competitors on the edge of elimination in the next round: Toro, Ferrari and O'Dwyer.
The third event here today is an iconic strongman event. It is the Atlas Stones. The athletes will go head to head, and they'll start here, 140k on the Atlas Stones, going up by 10k each time, 150, 160, 170, and then finally 180k, that Atlas Stone right there. It is the fastest to get them on. They'll be pitted against their time, and this is the last event before the athletes' elimination. After this event, 2 athletes will be going home.
Yeah, so plenty at stake then in this event. No one wants to be ending their weekend early here at Fibo. And it's all about the Atlas Stones. 5 need to be lifted up. Let's see some of the times that some of the athletes got early on. So Jimmy Paquet, 4 in 33.38. Also just 4 for Denis Zageris. Elsewhere, Enzo Toro, at risk of elimination, got 26.5. Good time for him. And O'Dwyer with 33.35.
Patrick, I'm just going to step in here as well. You were very close to being eliminated there. I'm not sure where that's going to put you, but just talk us through it, please.
I kind of messed up at the first event. First event being the log. I'm not great at log. Log is my worst event. I opened with 155, thinking I was safe enough that number, but I messed it up. The pressure of being here in front of the crowd and everything, I suppose. But hopefully the stones might save me a bit.
Still 8 athletes to go, so we'll have to wait and see. Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks.
So then on we go to Graham Hicks. Man who set a world record earlier today, up against Dennis Kulrus, competing in his own country. He'll be hoping for plenty of support from the watching crowd here at Fibo. Underway, and it's the German who started the better. Hicks struggling at the moment. As you can see, 26.50 the time to beat. And at the moment, Kulrus is going pretty quickly towards it, though this stoppage will probably make him struggle to beat that time now. Hicks, meanwhile, on the other side, is completely halted altogether. Kulrus with just 1 more stone to go. Hicks may have an injury here as he holds his stomach. Kulrus nearly up. Just 1 more push, and there it goes. 5 stones on the table. But Hicks with all kinds of problems.
Graham, a world record in round 1. You could only actually manage to get 1 stone onto the platform there. What's going wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like a little pop in my stomach, but I don't know if it's cramp or I'll get the physio to look at it in a minute. But it was too sore. I couldn't squeeze the stone because I couldn't squeeze my stomach.
So 36.76 for Dennis Kohlroos, while Graham Hicks did just the 1 stone in 6.63. Tom Stoltman. He's back again, the Scot, who's made a good impression so far, up against Alex Moonen from the Netherlands. Let's see what these two can do. It's been a slow start for the Dutchman on the right-hand side. Stoltman powering ahead. And the Albatross flying through these. Just 1 more stone to go. Just over 15 seconds gone. Legs trembling there. It's going to go up though in just over 20 seconds. Moonen has stopped.
Tom, fastest time on the Atlas Stone. What are you doing?
I'm known for being the best in Scotland at them, and I'm just trying to keep up to my name. You know, I train them a lot, and I'm just trying to get consistent at all the events this year. So, yeah, it was a nice wee stone run there as well. So it was good.
So Tom Stoltman there laying down a fantastic marker, 21.6, while it was just 2 stones in 24 seconds for Alex Moonen.
The newbie and the youngster Tom there with the fastest time. Just 1 pair remaining. Can they beat him?
Maciej Belsak, the Slovenian, getting himself ready as he prepares to take on Mark Felix. Well, we've seen these stones many times before. And the two trying to hunt down the time set by Tom Stoltman of 21.6. Belsak going ever so well. Felix doing okay on the other side as well. A slight slip there. Just 1 more to go. Can they do it? They've still got a few seconds to spare. Belsak getting this one up and over. And that has beat the time. He will be the new leader. Felix just behind, but Belsak there with a really good time. 20.94. Absolutely fantastic. Mark Felix also with a good time, 24.68.
You are not eliminated. 2 athletes are going home now.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about the elimination?
I mean, that's always a little bit a luck thing. Maybe I get a good athlete, we can do good in push-pull. Maybe I get a small one. That's going to be bad for me because I'm fighting for every point. And I hope not. I hope I get a good athlete, we can do good show, good job on the push-pull, and good finish.
Well, you have definitely brought your A game, so we'll see more from you in a little bit later.
Yeah,
thank you.
Well, another fantastic result there then for Maciej Belsak as he takes 14 points with that fantastic time. An event to forget for Graham Hicks, who managed just the 1 stone and also picked up an injury. Well, we knew 2 athletes had to go home after that event, and unfortunately, Graham Hicks' injury means that he is one of them. Patrick O'Dwyer from Ireland is the other man to go. He picked up just 14 points across the 3 events. And now we go on to a team event, the first time this has ever happened in strongman.
12 athletes remain going into round 4. Time now for these guys to make their draw. 6 teams of 2 athletes will go head-to-head in the pole push, where they will try and push the opposing team out of the marked out area. Who'll be lucky and who won't be in the draw?
Well, so quite a unique event, this one coming up. But first the draw, as the athletes find out who they'll be partnered with. Sebastian Kraus going into team number 5. The winners in this event get 12 points each. Second place gets 10, then 8, 6. And the teams finishing in 5th and 6th place both get 4. You can see there Marcus Ferrari going into team 6. And Maciej Belsak also going into team 5, so he's partnered with Sebastian Kraus. A massive pairing there.
Team 5. Guys, are you happy with your pairing?
Yeah, of course we will fight. It can be good points for us. We have good body weight, so get a little talk, but we can do better than other teams and hope to get good points.
Well, the draw goes on as Mark Felix discovers his fate as he goes into team number 2. And Dennis Segueris into team number 4. Along with Dennis Kohlroos. Scott going into number 2. And look at Felix's reaction. He's absolutely delighted as the 2 Brits link up.
Team 2, Mark and Tom, are you guys happy? England and Scotland right now.
Oh yeah, right now I couldn't wish for a better partner than Tom. You know, he's young and I'm a bit older, you know. So we got a balance, so we're gonna plus he got the height and he got the weight behind him, so it's gonna be a good competition.
And we don't usually see England and Scotland working together. I mean, are you happy with your pairing?
Yeah, definitely. Mark's been in this game a long time and he's done the pole push before, so I'm just learning from him, so it'll be good.
I reckon you guys will be hard to beat.
Well, you're not wrong there, Rachel. Marcin Senvicki goes into Team 1. There's Team 4, Denis Zageris and Denis Korus. The draw just about done. And it's Enzo Tauro who is partnered with the pole. They're looking pretty happy about it. One final card to come out. And it's for Alex Moonen, the Dutchman, who will join Marcus Ferrari in Team 6. And here is your lineup. So Moonen and Ferrari partnered together. Let's get some reaction with Rachel.
You guys didn't look as happy with your pairings because you're a bit shorter than the rest.
I'm very happy with this man. This is a Brazilian gladiator. You know, I never saw him in action, but this man is of steel.
Well, Brazilian gladiator, are you happy with your pairing over here?
Oh, very happy, but no happy too.
Well, apparently all the teams are happy. Well, let's see what happens in the pole push.
Team 6!
So then 6 teams of 2 athletes go head-to-head in the pole push, where they try to push the opposing team out of the marked area, and that is the route to the final. Marcin Senvicki getting really pumped up for this one as we start the 4th event. So first, Team 1, Enzo Tauro and Marcin Senvicki. On the left there, up against the British pair, Mark Felix and Tom Stoltman. Almost like a reverse tug of war, this one. Having to push in instead of pull outwards. And the Brits slipping a bit to start with. They're fighting back now, though, so much power behind them. And they're surely going to win this one. As Tauro and Senvicki fall away. And it's all over. It's a victory for the Brits. Team 2, the winners in that one, and they advance to the next round. So Team 3, a German and Canadian pairing of Gordzilik and Page, up against 2016 Strongman Champions League winner Denis Zageris and Denis Korus. So much aggression there from the start by Gordzilik and Page, though. Zageris and Korus forcing them back now. And it's a victory for Team 4. Great combination work between the two there. Got the job done in the end, despite a sloppy start. They advance. So then, the last clash, Team 5 v Team 6. It's Belsac and Kraus up against Moonen and Ferrari. Belsac standing at the top of the leaderboard so far after 3 events. This is a great tussle here, but falling away straight away there were Team 6. And it's a victory for Belsac and Kraus. Pretty convincing one that time.
Time now for another draw. 2 teams behind me are going to go home. One, the lucky loser, is going to stay and continue in the competition. Please pick a team. The team is number 3. Team 3. Jimmy, guys, you must be happy.
Yeah, we're really happy.
You get to fight another round.
Now we want to win.
Okay, come on, guys, let's do this.
You cannot become strongman. You are born strongman. You know, you can train how hard you want. You know, use whatever you want. But if you don't have it in you, you're never going to be a real strongman.
I consume about 2,000 calories a day. The average man's going to consume 2,500. What do you have to consume?
I'm a particularly lighter athlete, but I still must consume at least 5,000 calories a day. But, you know, it's 5,000 calories of quality food, so good protein, good carbs, and, you know, is constantly eating. The toughest part of strongman is eating.
And I guess people who are watching this and maybe are 19, the same age you started at, what advice or what would you say to them if they want to get involved in strongman competitions?
I just say, if you have it in you and you want it, just go out and try it. You know, you never know. You don't have to be the biggest guy. It's not the competition of the biggest, it's the competition of the strongest. You know, I'm one of the lightest athletes, but I can outlift many bigger guys than me. So it's not about the biggest, it's always about the strongest.
So then, into the second round, Team 3, the lucky losers, they stay in and will face Belsac and Kraus, which will be a tough task. And it's Team 2 v Team 4 on the other side of the draw. So then, Felix and Stoltman up against Zagaris and Korus. Two teams who were convincing winners in the first round. How will this one go? Well, Zagaris and Co doing well. Felix and Stoltman forced right back, and the Brits have lost it. It's Zagaris and Korus who progress.
I think because we were slipping that much, that's why they pushed us out. We know that was knackered. We just had us to hold our ground, but we couldn't do that because it was so slippy.
I mean, solid teamwork though, guys. Let's go for a third place. Thank you.
So then, Team 4, the winner in that one, Zagaris and Korus, progress to the final. This one then, Team 3, the lucky losers of Gordzilik and Page, up against Kraus and the leader overall so far today, Belsac. Who will come out on top? You'd surely back Belsac and his partner here. It's a pretty even tussle so far. Hard to call which way this one's going to go. Slowly forcing them out now. Belsac and Kraus, and it's all over. Celebrations for Team 5. They will go on to the final. A pretty quick event, this one. And we now have our finalists. It's Team 4 against Team 5. Zagaris and Korus against Belsac and Kraus.
You got one more round to go against Tom and Mark. What have you got to do to get them out of the ring first?
We're going to push like there's no tomorrow. Let's make it worth it. Come on. Yes.
Come on, they are going to push like there's no tomorrow. Come on, boys.
Yeah.
So plenty of fighting talk there, but first it's the battle for third place as Mark Felix and Tom Stoltman take on Rafael Gordzilik and Jimmy Pake. Should be quite tight now as we reach this stage of the competition. Both teams battling for valuable points in the standings. And there's no separating them at the moment. The Brits pushing hard now. There's just no give, is there? No way through. And they're slowly forcing them back now as they lose their grip. And it's a victory for Team 2. Felix and Stoltman take third place. And they get themselves 8 points. So there's the confirmation. Team 2 take third. It's Team 4 versus Team 5 in the final. So then, it's time for the final. Team 4 of Denis Zagaris and Denis Korus up against Matthias Belsac and Sebastian Kraus of Team 5. And this is the best of 3. So this is the first tussle between the two best teams so far. And it's Zagaris and Korus who started well, but this pole being flung all over the place. A real show of strength here from all 4 athletes. And it looks like it's going to be Zagaris and Korus to get first blood. So they're the winners of this first battle. Just one more needed for victory.
You were kind of going for more of a jolting movement. Everyone else is just trying to push. Is that kind of what you're doing here?
Yeah, I mean, we need to stay slow, give everything, fight until the end. It's a team event. We need to work good together, and I hope we can win.
Come on, guys. It's a bit of teamwork now. It's a bit of teamwork. Get fired up. Thank you.
So the two teams line up again. They've tried to recover in the small break in between. Kraus and Belsac need to hit back here. It's 1-0 to Zagaris and Korus who go again here. Zagaris in the yellow, pushing hard at the moment. And the two trying to fight back, but it's going to be victory there for Zagaris and Korus. They take 12 points each. Let's get some reaction with Rachel.
Arms raised. You can see how exhausting that was. Look, we've even got blood here. Come on, show the hands. Blood from that pole push there. I mean, Danish, that was exhausting. That was hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hard. and it's very great. So we win. This is like change for old engine to new engine.
It's great as well to see a reigning champion up against a new guy here. Guys, well done. See you in the next round.
So Team 4 win and crucial points scored there for Denis Zagaris, the 2016 Strongman Champions League winner.
Marco and Marcin both eliminated after the pole push. Marco, what went wrong in the pole push?
I'm very sad because the next event is my best event in the competition.
Marco, loads of stages still to go until the final. I'm sure we'll see you somewhere else. Good luck with the rest of the season.
As Rachel said, Marcin Senvicki and Marcos Ferrario eliminated. It's a real pity for Marcos, the Brazilian, as the next event is a really strong one for him. So Belsac is still first, Stoltman in second, and Denis Korus now in third place. Who is on their way home next? Moonen, Paquet, Toro or Kraus? We'll find out after the next event. Onwards to the fifth event then, the dumbbell. The aim of this event is lifting the 90-kilogram dumbbell repeatedly during the time limit of 75 seconds. Again, 2 athletes will be eliminated after this event. Well, Jimmy Paquet needed a good result in this one. He managed just the 4 repetitions in the time allowed.
Jimmy, you were lingering at the bottom of the pile there. You managed 4. Do you think that's enough to avoid elimination?
Hopefully it will be. This is not my favorite and my best event, but I did my best, and hopefully 4 will be good. I hope so.
So then on we go to Mark Felix, the man who hails from Rishton in Lancashire. He's a self-employed plasterer day to day. Here right now, his focus is very much on lifting this 90-kilo dumbbell. 4 times he's come second and twice third as Britain's strongest man. His 13th year now competing in these kind of competitions. And he's managed 2 reps so far, trying to beat the 4 set by Paquet. 1 more to go to match him. He's managed the 4, still time left, but that's it. Felix is done.
How difficult is this event?
Well, it's a difficult event for me because my arms are so long. I just need to get more drive, but I couldn't find it. Well, you know, I'm pleased with 4 because my arms are just so long and the dumbbell is so small.
Mark, just give us an example of your arm span right now. Yes, this guy does have long arms, so he reckons he's at a disadvantage. Who knows?
So, confirmation then, 4 repetitions for Mark Felix. Well, the man who won the Strongman Champions League in 2016 is up next. The Titan, Denis Zagaris. Looking to get some points on the board to try and close down Belsac at the top of the standings. Desperate to protect his title this year. He's doing okay here as he makes it 3. 1 more to match Felix and Paquet. Just up for 4. Now can he go 1 more? Braces himself. Oh, struggling there for balance, but he's done it. And he may bow to 5 as well. And that is it. All over for Denis Zagaris. He'll be pretty happy with that, though. 5 repetitions overall for the Latvian, who is out in front so far. Well, the crowds have seen some great action here so far today at Fibo. They've also seen Enzo Taro lift this dumbbell 6 times, while Alex Moonen went 1 better. He did 7 repetitions within the time limit. And now we move on to Denis Korus, the German. He hails about 300 kilometres south of here in Rastatt. Competed at Fibo in 2015 and finished 12th. He's going to beat that this year. How many repetitions can he get here in the penultimate event? 7 is the target set by Moonen. He's got Just under a minute to go. On course at the moment. He's the German log lift champion. Oh, lifting this dumbbell at the moment though, 90 kilos. He's got 5 on the board, 2 more to go. He's still got 35 seconds. Tiring now though. Has he got one last push in him? He has, he's done it. Up to 7. And he'll settle for that. Dennis Kourous with 7 repetitions. He's the joint leader. Matthias Belsac leading overall here at Fibo. After these several events we've had, how many repetitions will he manage? Came second at Fibo here last year. Also took second in both Norway and Bulgaria. Looking to try and get a first Strongman Champions League crown. He's on to 5 reps. He's had a good start here. The overall leader on to 6 as well. Will he be able to beat the 7? He's got 7 now. Will he go one more? Well, he's ready to do it. Can he push? He can. So Belsac moves on to 8. How many more can he put on the board? And he keeps on going. This is incredible stuff. Can he reach double figures? You bet he can. That's 10. No sign of stopping at the moment either. There's 11. This is incredible, and that's him done. 4 more than his nearest competitor. Absolutely outstanding.
Matthias, you made that just look pretty easy. Overall, that was 990 kilograms you just lifted there in 75 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, thank you. That's great. Probably it don't look like a giant dumbbell, but it's heavy.
No doubt about that. Rather him than me. 11 repetitions. It's a new leader.
So Jimmy and Sebastian, the next 2 athletes to get eliminated. Firstly, Jimmy, all the way from Canada. What went wrong there on that dumbbell push?
On that dumbbell, nothing in particular went wrong. I think I made a little mistake on every single event. You know, it's part of the game. You can't always have a perfect competition. But I'm very disappointed that I can't participate in the last event because Farmers Walk is a great event for me. It would have been a good chance for me to get more points. So very disappointed about that.
Just explain how it all went for you today.
It's a great feeling with these guys from all around the world. I like it, and I hope I come back and do a better job.
So then, confirmation of the 5th round, the dumbbell. Matthias Belsac showing that he's still in good form, along with Kourous, and Enzo Taro saves himself from elimination with 9 repetitions. So there's 8 athletes remain for the last event now. A real good battle going on for 2nd and 3rd place. Denis Segueris an outsider for the podium, while Matthias Belsac should hang on to win his first ever stage in Strongman Champions League.
Event 6 out of 6, the final event, the Farmers Walks. The athlete will have to walk 20 metres out, 20 metres back with 150k in each hand. This is all to play for.
Here we go then. It all comes down to this, the 6th and final event here at Fibo. One of the iconic stages on the Strongman Champions League Tour. It's the Farmers Walk. And first up is Mark Felix, who's had an up and down day today. And he is taking on Rafael Gordzilik as the 2 go forward simultaneously. And Felix off to a strong start. Gordzilik not far behind, but Felix ready to turn around here as he crosses the white line, trying to put a good marker down as he looks to get across the line. Just over 20 seconds. Mark Felix, 22 and just over 23.
Mark, you said the Farmers Walk was your favourite event and you made it look more like a walk in the park. I mean, how are you so good at that?
But you know, I got a grip, I got a speed, I got a strength. So you put it all together and just go as fast as you could.
So Mark Felix there, his time confirmed as 23.03, while Rafael Gorzelik has an event to forget, 44.85. So Denis Zagaris needs a strong end here if he is going to make the podium here at Fibo, and he'll go alongside Tom Stoltman.
This is an important race right now. Both these guys behind me are battling it out for a third place. But Mark Felix, he could snatch a third place too with that very fast 23 seconds that we just saw.
So then a great battle it should be here. And with a time to beat of just 23 seconds, you've got to do each leg in just over 10. Stoltman has started well, as he comes up to try and beat the time of the man he partnered with earlier on in this stage. And he's going to win this one against Denis Zagaris quite comfortably as well. He won't beat the time set by Felix, but he gets there in under 30 seconds. Oh, just over, in fact. Zagaris still going. He soldiers on to the finish.
My mum's looking above. My mum's above me, you know, and like I said last year, I'm taking her on my shoulder and I'm taking her on an adventure this year, and this is the start of it. I've seen nothing yet, nothing yet.
Tom, third place is amazing. Your mum will be super proud. Congratulations. Go and celebrate with your family. Thank you.
Oh, an emotional interview there with Tom Stoltman. He gets a time of 31.35, while Denis Zagaris only manages 39 metres. So Denis Kourous comes up for the final event now, looking to try and beat that time set by Mark Felix. And he goes alongside Matthias Belsac, who is so close now to the title here at Fibo. Belsac just needs a good result here to confirm first place. And he started well. Kourous quite far behind him, he's really struggling. But powering on now is Belsac, who's just got to take it back the other way. Get a few more points to confirm his victory. It's taken quite a while doing it, but crosses the line in just over 51 seconds. And that should be enough for victory. Meanwhile, Kourous right behind there. But Matthias Belsac with a time of 51.27. Denis Kourous just 23 metres. So here are the results then. Mark Felix taking 12 points as he beats his competitors by quite some distance in the end. Not everyone even finished the course. And it means overall that Matthias Belsac has won the Fibo stage of Strongman Champions League as he finishes 13 points clear of Tom Stoltman, who also put in a really good performance.
You are looking at the Strongman Champions League winner from Germany, Matthias. How are you feeling?
It's amazing. All this hard work has come together and it feels great. I still need a little bit of time to fix everything in my head. Yeah, amazing.
Perfect. Well done. Thank you so much.
So all that's left then is the medal ceremony here at Fibo. And fittingly, there is a German on the podium, Denis Kourous, who finished 15th here 2 years ago. And he is joined by Tom Stoltman, the Scot who finishes in second. A fantastic result for him. But the man who was above everyone else, Matthias Belsac from Slovenia. It really was a case, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Runner-up last year, this year he takes top spot. Many congratulations to him.
That is it for us from the 2017 Strongman Champions League from Germany. Behind me I have our 3 podium finishers who gain automatic qualification into the next stage, where we hope you will join us.
Brighten up the streets with the footloose, fancy-free, fiercely independent Fiat 500. Or the roomy, do-it-all, family-friendly Fiat 500L. Or if adventure's your thing,